Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment. This is the former intellectual savior of the masses, Damian Sandow.
I am WWE superstar Cedric Alexander, and I would like to tell you all that you are watching the hottest E-Fed in the world today.
HKW.
HKW Wrestling.
HKW Wrestling. Wait, did I say the world? I mean the universe, the galaxy, the multiverse, the fabric of time itself. Check it out.
Viva la raza.
And as always, you're welcome.
The top of the mountain, climbed all the way up and never looked down. If the road wasn't rough, we might not have found it. The blood and some guts and thousands of hours. We operate now with nerves of steel. Keep a clean shot for that curve appeal. Swing chop when we work the field. Not gonna stop till we work a deal. Leave a lasting impression on who is the best, and it won't be a question. You will remember our name when you see it in lights. We are the champions. We are the champions. We will fight through the pain. We'll be legends tonight. We are the champions. We are the champions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Richard G. Mayer. Once again, welcome to HKW Friday Night Rampage.
The following champion versus champion contest is a ladder match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. And on his way down to the ring, he is a former HKW champion and one half of the current tag team champions. Yep. Representing the E-Fed Elite, Aaron Air Bronson. Do you just read all of those off of notes, Richard? I see you with your notes. You can't just remember who Aaron Bronson is. Aaron Bronson's been around for a long time. He's been a long-standing member of the HKW locker room, multiple-time HKW tag team champion. Plus, if I can point this out, he's the only one that wears fuzzy ears when he comes out here to the ring. Okay, yeah, that's true. Hey, Richard, why don't you get me some fuzzy ears? I tell you what, why don't you do us both a favor, and you can head up to you can go up and buy a t-shirt, some great souvenirs from this wonderful HKW Rampage event, brought to you by Donald Cash. Oh my God. And then you can be as big a loser as Aaron Bronson looks like, or this guy. This guy who I can't stand, he's a loser. You're gonna lose the belt to Michael Miner this weekend. Absolutely enough, Donald. On his way down to the ring, he is the HKW's World Heavyweight Champion, the British Badass, Daniel Roberts, who is much better as a member of the Capture Corporation. Just saying. Daniel Roberts, I wish him all the best of luck here tonight, but I think there's a real problem. You're saying he's a world champion, Richard. I don't see a belt around Daniel Roberts' waist. Well, as you well know, Mr. Cash, that belt is currently hanging high above the ring. It'll be up to both of these men to get a hold of that ladder, climb up, and try and bring back down the World Heavyweight Championship. And, well, Mr. Cash, if you're not a big fan of Daniel Roberts, you might just get your wish here tonight. Aaron Bronson, a former champion, very capable inside that ring, and even more dangerous when you introduce the ladders into this equation. You know, that's a good point, Richard. You don't make many of those, but if you look back in HKW history, look back to last year, look back to just after Digital Revolution, when the Alpha Angel and Aaron Bronson went at it at HKW Urban Assault?
I remember that very well.
Good, then you should also remember that it was Aaron Bronson that defeated the Alpha Angel in a ladder match. And if you recall, just rewind the clock back a little bit, Richard. Who was it that the Alpha Angel had to defeat to get a shot at Aaron Bronson? That's right, it was Daniel Roberts. Therefore, by the transitive properties, Aaron Bronson's already won this match.
Transitive properties.
Well, congratulations to Donald Cash for using a larger word than he has ever used out here on commentary before. Oh, shut up, Richard. Aaron Bronson turning Daniel Roberts into the corner. Roberts with a reversal. Tosses Bronson onto the ground, out the middle rope. Moonsault into the body of Bronson. I'm pretty sure that's an illegal move right there. Daniel Roberts knows that he's not allowed to be doing these European moves now. He's from Britain.
What are you talking about?
He's not allowed to do European moves because they had Brexit. So what? So no more European moves for Daniel. Only British moves. What would be a British move? I have to know. I just have to know what a British move would be. Oh, sure. No. I'm not trying to be unfair to Daniel. He can still do a British bulldog. Okay. He can still do a British backbreaker. Yeah. But if it doesn't say Britain in front of it, then like a European uppercut, no. Definitely illegal. Ever since Brexit, for Daniel Roberts, no more European uppercuts.
No. So, alright, I'll play along with this. So does this mean no German suplexes either?
No, Richard, don't be stupid. I said no European moves. German moves are fine.
But Germany's in Europe. So isn't that how that works?
No, Richard, don't be stupid. You need to learn your geography. Everybody knows that Germany is located in Germany.
That's
okay.
No, it's in Europe.
There we go.
Germany's in Europe.
Daniel Roberts whipping Aaron Bronson out to the floor. Maybe the first smart move that he's made because he can't climb the ladder as long as Bronson's in the ring pulling him down.
You really don't want to talk about geography anymore, do you?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Well, there you go, Daniel Roberts, European uppercut, and Aaron Bronson diving back on top of Roberts with the crossbody. Roberts rolling to his feet, Irish whip, sending Aaron Bronson into the ropes. Kick to the midsection by Bronson, and a jawbreaker to Daniel Roberts, courtesy of Aaron Air Bronson.
If he broke his jaw, maybe we won't have to listen to Roberts talk anymore.
Snapmare takeover over the top rope.
No. It doesn't even matter. This match is completely inconsequential, Richard, because we all know that coming up this Sunday on HKW pay-per-view, Broken Hearts, Daniel Roberts is going to get crushed. Just like that puny little wuss, the Outlaw is going to get crushed by my close personal friend, Michael Scars Minor. Ooh! Daniel Roberts whipped hard into the ladder. Turnabout, fair play, sending Bronson into a ladder there in the corner. Oh, and now going?
Roberts heading up to the top of the ladder. What does he got planned here? Oh my God! That was insane! Drop kick to Aaron Air Bronson off the top of the ladder.
Richard, that was nuts.
And a DDT drops Bronson down to the floor.
Now, Daniel Roberts is responsible for more of our superstars having concussions with that reckless style of his than anybody else. I'm appalled by Daniel Roberts. As a matter of fact, he should just have the World Heavyweight Championship stripped away from him for actions like that to poor Aaron Bronson.
And as long as we're at it, we should just go ahead and give it to Michael Scars Minor, because he's going to win it this Sunday anyways.
That is not how things work. I think you know that very well, Mr. Cash. And here goes Daniel Roberts up the ladder. And now he's got his hands on that World Heavyweight Championship belt, trying to bring it down. Into the ring comes Aaron Bronson.
Oh, and now Aaron Bronson up the ladder to meet Daniel Roberts, fists into the face of the British Badass.
Now the men going to give an inch. They both want to be world champion here tonight. Whoa, my God! What a move! Daniel Roberts taking Aaron Bronson off the top of the ladder. Face first, Bronson crashing down below at the hands of the British Badass Daniel Roberts.
Have you ever seen anything like this before, Richard? This is just the kind of excitement that you get on Rampage.
Roberts trying to take that ladder and put it into the face of Bronson. Bronson quickly back up to his feet and smashes Roberts across the head with that ladder.
Things aren't good for Daniel Roberts. Things are never going to be looking good for Daniel Roberts.
Oh, kick to the midsection.
Aaron Bronson is going to become the new World Heavyweight Champion right here tonight in Los Angeles.
Are you a big fan of LA?
Of course I'm a fan of LA. All the people here have wonderful tans just like me. Maybe you should spend some time in the sun, Richard.
I get my time.
Stupid mustache.
What's wrong with my mustache? Aaron Bronson heading to the outside, immediately confronted by Daniel Roberts. Roberts slipping around behind. Bronson back inside the ring. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Roberts.
Richard, you're doing it wrong. We all know that you might as well start calling Michael Scars Minor the World Heavyweight Champion right here tonight. And what's Daniel Roberts thinking here?
Roberts with that ladder set up on the top rope, but immediately hurled out to the floor courtesy of Aaron Bronson.
I gotta say, Richard, Bronson is definitely the superior athlete.
Bronson has been on quite the tear ever since returning to the HKW.
True.
A couple weeks ago at HKW's Royal Gauntlet event.
Keep going.
Came damn close to beating Corey Tombstone to qualify for that Elimination Chamber match coming up this Sunday at Broken Hearts.
Don't forget about the tag team titles.
Joining back up alongside the Alpha Angel, Brian Mead. The Guardians back together again. And here comes Daniel Roberts back into the ring. Irish whip sending Roberts into that ladder.
What would you do without me?
Roberts with a reversal. No, Aaron with a reversal. Aaron with a drop kick to the head of Roberts. Right into that
was
ladder.
Absolutely incredible on the part of Aaron Bronson.
Well, indeed it was. But here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. Super kick. Super kick into the face.
Roberts has to move the ladder
Of the EFED Elite.
Can't reach
The
the
Guardian and one half of the HKW Tag Team Champions, Aaron Bronson. And here goes Daniel Roberts. Up the ladder. He's got a hold of that belt.
Never gonna happen. He'll never be able to get it down. Aaron Bronson scampering back up the ladder. Here we go. Bronson's got him.
Yes! Oh my God! What
That was incredible, Richard, look at this again. I got it on replay for you.
I can see it here on my monitor just fine.
This
and
is
that was
amazing.
awesome.
Aaron Bronson is ripping apart Daniel Roberts. Is about to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
I hate to agree with you, quite frankly, but it's hard to look any other way. Wait, Roberts, no! Bronson!
It's anybody's ball game, Richard.
Back and forth here
between the current champion and the former HKW champion, Aaron Bronson. Right on the side of that ladder. DDT. Daniel to his feet and gets slammed down to the floor. This is it, Aaron Bronson. Aaron Bronson's got this. This is his opportunity. I actually agree with you. Bronson needs to make his way up that ladder, but I think he sees that Daniel Roberts is already stirring there. You can't hesitate, Richard. On the floor, waiting for Roberts to get back in the ring and immediately meeting Roberts with a right hand. Roberts catches the leg. When it comes to an opportunity like this, you cannot hesitate, and that's what Aaron Bronson did, and it's coming back to bite him in the butt right now. Daniel Roberts, and a drop kick to Bronson. Oh my God. Daniel Roberts, whoa! Daniel Roberts looking for that angel in the sky off the top of the ladder. Aaron Bronson moving out the way, and now Bronson back up the ladder trying to bring down the World Heavyweight Championship. This is Bronson's opportunity. Wait, did he slip? It looked like he slipped down a rung. Roberts shoving the ladder out from underneath Bronson. Roberts just got lucky. Aaron Bronson almost won the title a second ago. Between these two gladiators here tonight, Bronson with a twist of fate. This is over, Richard. I'm telling you, Roberts is done. Aaron Bronson. I don't think so. No, Bronson tossed into the ladder. Roberts does him up. Aaron Bronson's body being slammed through that ladder, courtesy of the World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Roberts. Picking up Bronson slipping around behind. DDT! What a DDT indeed. Aaron Bronson taking blood dripping out of the head of Daniel Roberts. He is down. It goes Bronson again. Back up the top of the ladder. Daniel to his feet. What is Bronson thinking here? And Bronson off the top of the ladder into the face. I've never seen a ladder match like this before, Richard. This is superb and the only kind of action you can find here on HKW Friday Night Rampage. And Bronson! What a move by Aaron Bronson with a leg drop off the top of the ladder. Daniel back to his feet. You're welcome for this incredible match. Whoa! Roberts planting the knees into the back of Aaron Bronson. Bronson is down and Roberts up to the top of the ladder. Roberts grabbing a hold of that championship belt. He can do it. Come on, Aaron. Get back to your feet. Stop him. Stop him, Bronson. He's got it. He's got it. Daniel Roberts has done it. Damn it. Daniel Roberts successfully retaining the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. And that is going to do it for us here tonight at HKW Friday Night Rampage. It was an incredible matchup, that is to be certain, but you're right, Richard. That's it for us here tonight. Thank you so much for joining all of us, especially me, Donald Cash, and we will see you for Broken Hearts this Sunday. Good night, everybody. Good night. What a show.
Wish we could turn back time.